Hey viewers, hey subscribers, and welcome back to my channel, Aquarian Empress Tarot. For those of you guys who are new to the channel, welcome you guys. I say this every time. If you're new, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, y'all, so y'all can wheel it back on in, okay? So anyway, I just got home and I just got comfortable. So I'm gonna be on here for a hot minute because I had an actual full paid reading to do. In about an hour, but I'm gonna be on here for just a little bit because I tried yesterday and people were coming in my live stream and doing too much. So I'm here. I'm here, you guys. Anybody wanting a reading, y'all know how this works, right? Donations can be sent via Super Chat, Cash App, or PayPal, right? Once you send your donation, drop a green heart, okay? So I know that you donated. Otherwise, I don't know. What else was I going to tell y'all? Card of the day. Card of the day. So today's card of the day. If you don't follow me on Instagram, my IG handle is Aquarian Empress Tarot, you guys know. Hashtag Aquarian Empress Tarot. So y'all can follow me over there. I have a TikTok, but I haven't posted on there anything lately. My TikTok is kind of under construction because it's kind of been all over the place. It's been a little bit of a combination of my real life situation and tarot, a mixture of the two, and whatever I feel like posting. So don't follow the TikTok, okay? But what was I gonna tell y'all? Yeah. So the King of Pentacles, right? There's a few different meanings for the King of Pentacles, but nobody likes to really talk about the reversed meaning of the King of Pentacles. So we're going to talk about it. And the thing that I love, that I absolutely love about tarot is anything is fixable. You can pretty much work through just about anything or work with just about anything. And it doesn't have to be, because time is fluid and energy is also changeable at any given time. If you are in a reverse 10 of Pentacles, for example, you can fix it, right? And make it an upright 10 of Pentacles. Or if you are in a reverse King of Swords energy, you can make it an upright King of Swords energy, for example. That's just an example, right? But anything is fixable. There's not anything that you can't handle, anything that you can't do, right? So just keep that in mind. Like if you're new to tarot or you're starting to read tarot yourself, like don't feel discouraged. Keep practicing. The more you practice, the more you pull cards, the better you'll get. You got to give yourself time and you got to be patient. You just got to be patient. All right, y'all. So I'm going to give everybody a few minutes to hop in before I get started. What else was I looking for? My incense. That's what I was looking for. Y'all. But yeah, anybody wanting a reading, if you hop in here, make sure you send in your donation, Super Chat, Cash App, or PayPal. Send it in and drop a green heart. And then we're going to get into the King of Pentacles in just a second, okay? We're going to discuss the King of Pentacle energy because I do have quite a few people who ask me questions about career and finances, and I love that, right? Hey, Latasha. Thank you for the Super Chat. Look at you. You found it so quickly. And people be acting like Super Chat is so hard to find. Oh, I don't know how to. Send a Super Chat. So thank you for the donation. And if you can't find a Super Chat, send the Cash out. Whatever works for you, right? Sorry y'all. These are my charms for my charm bracelet. I had ordered more charms because I'm trying to make my bracelet worth something. Ooh. Want to make sure I got everything that I was supposed to have in the mail. discussing the King of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles, when he pops up, this dude right here, when he pops up in a reading, like when it's finances and career, he's a good sign. But he could be a bad sign. That's what I love about tarot. Tarot is all about perspective, right? So it could be when you see him that maybe somebody is not as frugal with their money, their finances. Maybe they overspend a little bit too much. And let's be real, we're all guilty of overspending at some point, right? We all could stand to do better at saving a little bit, right? We all could actually use a little bit more practicality when it comes to our finances, right? Oh, about reading the cards, the more you practice, the better you get at it. So, like, if you practice pulling one card a day for like a week, see how well your intuition picks it up. And what helps for me, I like to break things down because tarot is divided into 5 groups. So you have the majors and the minors, and no, it's 4. It's 4 groups. I don't know why I said 5. It's 4. I'm sorry. So you have wands, you have swords, you have pentacles, and you have cups, right? Those are considered the minors. And then you have 5 is the major arcana. So I was right. It's 5 things. The major arcanas are, hey, Aisha, love. How are you? Girl, I was on here last night cussing people out because they were showing out in my live stream. They was getting cussed out and they was getting blocked. I was like, I just got off of work, so I was like, let me go live for a little bit while I got a little bit of time. So, let me show y'all what I'm talking about. The majors are like the Tower card, the Magician, Judgment, Justice, the Star, the Moon, the Sun. Girl, we are in Mercury retrograde, so inhale and exhale. Girl, it's raggedy over here too. Don't let nobody fool you. Everybody is going through some things. So we all got to keep each other lifted up in prayer. Because it's been raggedy all the way around. And this is a year 8, and we're all Aquariuses. Shout out to all of my aqua babies, my Aquarians. We are in the chat. And I seen this thing on Instagram today that was very, very true. They were like, one thing that Aquariuses are blessed to have, that we just have naturally as this gift, this God-given gift, that we help lift people around us up. We help to elevate them in some type of way. We help them level up. We help them level up in some type of way. And usually when people are around us, because most of the time, we have good energy and good spirits, we help uplift the people around us, which is very true. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Aisha. Definitely. I definitely will be praying for your grandmother, because grief is difficult. Grief, no matter who it is, no matter how old they are, it is very difficult. So my condolences to your family and your grandmother. Because that's difficult, Sending my love to you and your grandmother. Loss is always difficult. It's funny that you say that. 3 of Swords, grief, sorrow, heartbreak. And it's funny because I was just talking to my middle sister yesterday. I went to see her, and we were talking about, she was telling me how when you go through a breakup, she was telling me how it's like it's a loss, And I'm like, yeah, you have to grieve relationships, especially if you were in a long-term relationship with somebody for a long time, like years. You have to grieve it, and sometimes even months for some people, because their attachment level is really, really strong. So you have to grieve it. Like if you end up having to cut ties and part ways and go your separate ways, it takes time to heal. And I think that's why, like in the tarot and spiritual communities, we hear so often and so frequently about, going on your healing journey and learning to appreciate being alone and focusing on self and self-care and this type of thing. which is fine. But it takes time to get to that point where you're actually happy and content with being alone, especially when you've been spent so much time with someone else. It's difficult to adjust to being alone because the loneliness hits at certain times. And that's perfectly normal. Nobody talks about that. Right, and it's retrograde. So I'm glad you brought that up. The exes don't make it any better, which is why I'm always an advocate. Hey, Estefani, thank you for the super chat. Um, so that's what I'm doing, Aisha, y'all. Shout out to Aisha. Aisha is one of my moderators, y'all. People who are coming in, I'm asking them to send super chats. I want them to use the super chats because that's what it's for. Send a donation. It doesn't matter how much, but send a donation. Thank you, Estefani. Give me just a second, okay? Because Latasha's before you, so I'm going to get her and then I'm going to get you, okay? So far, Latasha and Estefani have sent donations for readings. But you're absolutely right. We're in Mercury retrograde, so exes will be coming out of the woodworks. I had one reach out to me. I had one reach out to me on Google, and this person is not really like low-key. They're not really an ex. We never actually dated. It was the person I actually talked to. Hey, Estefani. It was the person I actually talked to for a very short period of time, and he got on my damn nerves. So he ended up getting blocked. Now, how he got my number on Google Duo, it was an unknown number, and I'm like, who is this? So I texted the number because I was like, I don't even know who this is. And then he replied to it, and I was like, oh crap, it's so-and-so. And yep, blocked that number. He, first of all, let me explain. He's a Gemini. That's all you need to know. He's a Gemini, right? That'll do it. And I'm like, why is this dude like hitting me up for random numbers? Like, I block him, y'all. I kid you not. I will block him. And then 6 months, 8 months, a year later down the road, he will reach out to me from another number. And I'm like, sir, you have to stop doing this. You need to move on. I'm engaged. You need to move on. I made this clear to you. I don't understand why you feel the need to pop up. So be careful because it's Mercury retrograde and folks just be coming out of nowhere. Probably is a text now number. That's the thing. Like, girl, I don't know. Because even when I was talking to him, he never kept one number. He always would text me from different numbers. And I'm like, this is crazy. Again, Gemini. But yes, that's what I was saying. Yes, it's perfectly normal to grieve the loss of a relationship, because a relationship, when you break it off, that was someone that you loved. So technically, it is a loss of a loved one, right? So if you experienced a breakup, take time for yourself to grieve that loss. It's okay for you to sulk and be down and be upset and be angry and even be bitter. It's a part of the human experience. It's okay to feel those emotions. What's not okay is for you to stay stuck there and you can't move on past it after you've given yourself time to grieve. And sometimes it comes and goes. You get reminded of that person, you hear a certain song, you go to a certain place, you smell a certain fragrance, you get reminded of that person. But you are responsible, I am responsible for bringing myself back to earth. Like, we're no longer together. We're not going to entertain this. They're better off where they are, and I'm better off where I am. Right? And we just keep it pushing. Right? Okay. So, Latasha Love, what's your question? Estefani, you still here? You still here? But hey, y'all. Welcome to the channel. If you're new... Hey. Y'all, be careful. If you're dealing with an air sign male, be careful with that. I just gotta put that out there. Because crazy abounds. It does. Crazy abounds. Ooh. Let me see. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Okay. I mean, y'all know I'm always here for the tea. So you want to know if it's more out of obligation or is he genuinely happy with her? It's Cancer season. So happy birthday to all my Cancers. First of all. But second of all, hang on, y'all. Okay. But second of all, Cancer. Can we talk about Cancer? Can we? Because Cancer is a lovely sign, but just like every sign, Cancer has their weak spots. And I feel like because Cancer is the moon child, deeply intuitive. You're welcome, Estefani. Deeply intuitive. Cancers are highly intuitive. When I tell you intuitive, baby, I mean highly intuitive. No games to play. I feel like Cancer knows what they're doing when they do it. Cancer is one of those signs that I feel like they go into every situation with an intention. Whatever that intention is, we might not never really know, but Cancer knows what it is. Whether Cancer went into it just to have a good time with you, they weren't really looking for nothing serious. Whether Cancer really wanted something long term and they messed it up, they might not admit that because they're embarrassed. But Cancer be knowing what they're doing. Cancer is fully aware. Let's start there. I feel like Cancer is very intelligent. I work with a bunch of Cancers and I love that for me because Cancer, one thing about Cancers, they don't play. People be underestimating Cancer. Cancers do not play games. Well, they don't play. When it comes to their money and work, they don't play about that. But what I was going to say was Cancer be knowing what's up. Let's see. So just for those of you, anybody who's dating a Cancer, married to a Cancer, y'all know what I'm talking about. Cancer will cuss you out and feed you. They're the only sign that's going to do that. Like, they love you, but they will beat your ass. Like, you get both sides of Cancer. And it kind of gives Gemini vibes, like low key. Low key, it gives Gemini vibes. Let me put the King of Pentacles over here because we got to talk about him a little bit. Spirit, what is the reason behind Latasha's ex-Cancer with his new fiance? Is it really love there between the two of them? What's the energy between her ex-Cancer and his new fiance? What's the energy? Energetically. But yeah, Cancer be knowing exactly what they're doing. And why they're doing it. Speaking of that, one of my charms is a Cancer charm. Yeah, Cancer will cuss you out and feed you. One of my besties is like that. She's a Cancer. What is she? July, don't get me lying. I think 21. July 20th. 21. She gonna get me. But Cancers don't be playing. I don't know why people be saying, oh, Cancer's a crybaby. Cancer will beat you. Okay? Cancer will beat you. Crybaby who? Now, when Cancer is in their feelings, they really are deep in their feelings. But they gotta like you. They gotta like you enough to even have feelings about you. Because when Cancer really just don't care, like when they just don't give a, you know what? They just don't. I feel like Cancer isn't all or nothing, but I feel like all of the water signs in particular are like that. It's all or nothing. Like, I have Scorpio moon, and Scorpios are very much the same way. It's all or nothing. Like, it's are you in or are you out? Four of Pentacles, there was some type of selfish reason. The energy. between him, Latasha, the ex Cancer, and his new fiance. There's some type of selfish reason that he's with her. Just so you know. Okay. Thank you, Estefani. I got you. Ten of Pentacles, he wants a family, like he wants to create that family life. He's a Cancer. And one of the things that Cancer incarnates into this life to do is to heal wounds, especially family wounds, like generational curse type of wounds, mother wounds, father wounds. Generally, Cancers have a difficult time with a parent or both parents. And so then when Cancer has children, and most Cancers do have children, like 90% of them have kids. It's just a thing. Cancers are very nurturing. That side of them. If you get that side of them, you're blessed to get that side of them, because they want to be that end all be all for you. He wanted that. He wanted that family dynamics. He wanted the kids, the house, all of the things. But I also feel like it would be a financial thing as well. There may be money involved, Latasha. There could be an underlying agenda as well with him, because Four of Pentacles is here. I also feel like he wants somebody that's going to do whatever he tells them to do, because he has the upper hand. Tell me why the Four of Pentacles is here, Spirit. Hang on, Estefani. Give me a minute, love. I'm finishing up Latasha's, okay? And then I'm going to start pulling for you, okay? Why is the Four of Pentacles here for the ex-Cancer? Yeah, because he is stable. Your ex-Cancer, Latasha, is financially stable. Like, he's willing to do the work. Exactly. He has it. Knight of Pentacles is one of the best signs in tarot when it comes up to a romantic situation. So he's the breadwinner. Knight of Pentacles. Selfish reasons. I feel like he wants to be served, and sometimes he's lazy. But I mean, a lot of men are. Like, he doesn't want to have to come home and do his own laundry or cook his own meals or certain things that she's willing to do that he doesn't feel like doing. He has the upper hand in the situation, and he feels like she will do whatever he needs her to do because she needs him. You don't need him per se. It's like a Captain Save complex. Captain Save a hoe. That's the energy I'm picking up. Yeah. Like, she was in so much distress and she needed me, and he genuinely thinks that this is going to make him happy. 10 of Cups. He really does think that. He really does feel that. 10 of Cups. He feels like that this is going to bring him emotional fulfillment. That's why he's with her. So he genuinely does love her and have feelings for her. Genuinely. There's the family. You see the kids over here, the couple right here, running around in the grass. Like, he feels like this is his end all. 2 10s. This is his end all be all. But he don't want to do too much. So he's engaged to somebody that he feels like, you know, actually appreciates him, because I got the 4 Cups here. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit just confirmed that's him, baby. King of Cups is Cancer energy. That's him. He wants to be waited on. He wants to be catered to. He wants all the things. He wants all of the things. Sitting on his throne. He wants somebody that's going to, he feels like, really appreciate everything that he does. And somebody who's just going to be all over him. He's very clingy. He's very needy.
Hello.
I don't know what she got going on. No, ma'am. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. Siri be in my business sometimes. She ain't right. Okay. So I hope that makes sense. Yeah, he genuinely does have feelings for her, Latasha. Okay, Estefani. Let's find out about Hakeem. Hi, Mystical Artist 12. Hey, hey, hey. Glad you made it back. Hakeem. You're a Cancer, Estefani. So you're proving all the things that I just said. You want to feel like the only girl in the world with him. You're welcome, love. You want to feel like the only girl in the world with him. Hang on, y'all. Okay. So I'm finna say this. And y'all tell me if I'm lying. But what I've noticed between, like, with the signs, right? The zodiac signs. Cancer men are more manipulative than Cancer women. And Cancer men tend to be, they tend to, they, especially older men, older Cancer men, they tend to be very manipulative. They also like to keep their options open. The men and women of the zodiacs tend to normally, they have similarities, but they also have extreme differences. I feel like Cancer women are more committed and more loyal than Cancer men. And from my experience dealing with Cancer men, I've had a male best friend who was a Cancer. I've known a lot of Cancers and male Cancers, one of my coworkers. Oh yes, they're very moody and they're very emotional. The men are more moody and emotional than the women a lot of times. I don't know why that is. I don't know why that is. So how does he feel about Estefani? You may have to just give him some time to come out of his shell, Estefani, or do something kind to let him know that, hey, you know, I'm thinking about you. I hope everything is okay, but don't smother him. You know what I mean? To where he ends up going back in his shell. Cancers are literally like the crabbies of the zodiac. Cancer loves love, but Cancer doesn't want too much. Or they're going to run away. They're going to go back in their shell. Cancer don't really want to be bothered a lot of times. They really don't. Let's see. How does he feel about Estefani? Definitely moody. 4 of Pentacles. But I feel like this 4 of Pentacles is that you're kind of conservative. You're conservative, or like you want like a traditional relationship in a conservative type of way. You're also very focused on yourself and what you need. You know your needs very well. He kind of feel he may kind of feel like you're low-key selfish because maybe you've told him like you like certain things, or you like things a certain way, or you desire certain things, and you made that very clear. Right. And he may feel like you're trying to like force him in a situation that he's not ready to commit to. Yeah. He has fears. He has fears and doubts. He's a little bit nervous because the moon is here. The moon is about hidden fears, deep emotions. He feels connected to you, but at the same time, he's afraid. He doesn't want to lose you with the 8 of Cups. The 8 of Cups is here. He doesn't want you to end up leaving him because maybe he's been left in the past by someone that he really opened up to and gave his heart to, and that backfired on him. And so it's like maybe he's carried. Another thing about Cancer, Cancers carry trauma. It's very difficult for the water signs in general to let shit go. So if he's had a bad relationship experience, he could be carrying that over. He could be carrying that over into this. Yeah, and I agree with you, Estefani. I think it's because he's older and he's had experiences. Oh yeah, that's a big difference. He's had experiences. So he's been married before. You know? He probably has been married before and probably ended up getting a divorce and it didn't work out. It didn't work out. And he's afraid of pouring his all into you and then you turn around and walk away from him. But he does have romantic feelings for you. Knight of Cups. He feels very comfortable with you. Nine of Cups. And so Spirit's advice is you're going to have a conversation with him about how you feel and what your needs are in this relationship if it's to go further. You're also going to have to set some very clear boundaries, what you will and will not tolerate. His hot and cold behavior is unacceptable because if he's so in love with you and he cares so much about you, then he needs to show it. But it's his anxiety, and also what I've noticed about Cancers, both male and females, you guys tend to overthink situations. You let your anxiety, because your emotions are so strong about people and situations, sometimes you let your emotions and your thoughts get the best of you, so you overthink. Well, I already know this person is da-da-da-da, or this person might end up leaving me, and you really don't know that. This is the right. So he's been in a relationship before, and it may have been long term, and it may not have ended well. And so he may be traumatized from that. So he may be carrying that trauma, dealing with you, because he never healed it. He never had time to heal from that experience. He never had time, like we were just talking about, to grieve his last relationship. Last thing you want to do is be a rebound, Estefani. That's the last thing you want to do. Thank you, Spirit, for clarification. How he feels about you. He sees you as somebody, I have the 10 of Pentacles here, as someone that he would love to settle down with the 10 of Pentacles. Like he feels like he could have a happy home and home life with you. But at the same time, he's afraid of being left alone. That's fine. Let him have his mood. All he has to do is agree or not agree. One thing about love and relationships, you can't force a person to do right by you. You can't force a person to love you. You know what I mean? You can't force it. Either that person is going to show up for you or not, right? What can we do about that? Nothing. Nothing. Either that person is going to show up or they need to stand down, right? One way or the other. One way or the other. You know? So don't stress yourself constantly worrying about his moods. Also, people who are real moody and broody like that, it's a manipulation tactic because they know that if they get in a mood, everybody is affected by their mood. And everybody will do everything they can to keep them happy. But did he say why though? Did he say why he was in his feelings? That's why I said you need to clearly communicate with him. You need to get a clear understanding of how he feels. He's 52. He needs to use his words like we tell toddlers. Use your words to express how you feel. I'm not a mind reader, so I don't know what's going on up here. If you don't tell me, I don't know. Here's my Cancer charm. That's my little Cancer charm. I swear, you're not a rocket scientist. See it? Don't let that man stress you out. Don't let that man right just being snappy for no reason, and that's not okay. That's not okay. That when he starts being like that, you gotta leave him. Leave him alone. Leave him alone, and don't come back until he apologizes for his little attitude. Don't let somebody treat you less than or be rude and disrespectful towards you and then come back around like nothing ever happened. Absolutely not. We're going to address what just happened. And I don't want to hear nothing until you apologize because it's wrong. Right? It's wrong. To go around snapping at people and showing your whole ass and then coming back around like nothing happened is not okay. Yeah, it's not okay. Like, no. He needs to fix it. He needs to fix it. You need to have a conversation about it. It's something that affects you, Estefani, and your feelings matter just as much as his does. So you need to let him know that you're not okay with it. You're not okay with it. Okay? You're not okay with it. So make sure you express how you feel. And I know you want to show him love and you want to do all of the things. But the thing about it is, how are you going to love somebody that's not loving you? That's not respecting you? Like, he wants to hug and cuddle, but then he wants to turn around and talk to you crazy. The two don't go together. Sometimes people need a reality check. Like, you need to let him know that you don't have to be with him. Because you don't. He's blessed to have you there. And you can leave at any good God-given time that you feel like walking out of that door and never come back. Right? So he can straighten up. Men learn through action and consequences, not through words. You can have a conversation, but you know what's going to stick? Is you showing him better than telling him that you're not playing and you're not one to be played with. So if he doesn't snap out of it, go ghost. You don't owe him an explanation either. Because if he can't give you one for his snappy moods and his mood swings, then there's that. Thank you for hopping in, Estefani. Y'all, did I get everybody? Did I get everybody? So if you're hopping in and you're new to the channel, right, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button and don't forget to hit that bell, top right corner, notification bell, so you can be notified when I go live or I post new content, either or. Okay, so I got everybody. Aisha, did you have a question for me before I hop out of here? Makes sense to me. I'm not going to reward somebody for piss poor behavior or treating me rudely and then turn around and no, I'm not gonna, you're not gonna be laid up with me, none of that. Do I have Kleenex in here? I thought I had Kleenex in here. Yes. Ooh, a Libra. A Libra. Oh, Aisha, a Libra. Hang on, we'll be right back. I gotta blow my nose, y'all. Okay, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm back. I had to get my whole. Because this has been my life in the past 48 hours. But we gonna get through it. Never mind my Kleenexes, okay? So clarification on the Libra. We're gonna find out what's going on with Libra. The weird part is I ate fruit last night and I immediately started feeling a whole lot better. I don't know what was in the mango, but the mango was really, really good. Okay. All right, Spirit. Can we get clarification for Aisha on the Libra? Clarification for Aisha on the Libra, Spirit. Long distance. Do y'all live at a long distance? Or did you meet him online? I don't know why long distance came up, but it did. For your mom, okay. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. You met him through someone mutual. That's really nice. Damn. Toxic karmic connection. Beware of it. Beware of it. Just be aware of it. It may not necessarily be karmic or toxic. We got divine timing. Soulmates. Lust and desires. Shift change. Oh, wow. Well, congrats, Aisha. Separation. Illusions. Healing on the bottom. Girl. And then I got a third party interference. And I got feeling alone. Whew, that's a lot. Let's see. So there may be some toxicity here. There may be some toxicity here, but only you know. You, Aisha, got to be real about the person you're dealing with. Be real about this person. Shift or change. If there are some toxic things that you see that you don't like, Spirit says only stick around if changes are made. Otherwise, it's time to go. Because, you know, in the words of Glorilla, he don't want to be saved, don't save him. That is not my nigga, don't play me. Divine timing, but this person came into your life for a particular reason. Soulmates, there may be some type of, what is the word I'm looking for? Soul purpose for you two coming together. There may be some type of purpose. We have illusions. When somebody shows you who they are, believe them. The first time. The first time they start playing, address it, nip it in the bud. Feeling alone. There may be times, especially with you being pregnant and emotions and hormones going up and down, where you kind of feel alone. I don't know why, because it seems like a lot of men don't know how to handle when a woman is going through something like that. A lot of men don't have the empathy that it takes to be patient with a woman, even during her monthly cycle, let alone pregnancy. And we have lust and desires. There's a lot of chemistry between the two of you. It was a lot of chemistry when y'all first got together, hence the baby. There definitely is some healing that needs to take place on both of y'all's ends. There's healing that needs to take place. And I feel like you may have trust issues with him because he may have other stuff going on outside of y'all's relationship that could potentially be an interference, with third party interference. And that could also start making you feel like, are we in this together, or am I in this by myself? Right? And that's why Spirit says, see through the rose-colored glasses. See that person for who they really are. Are they really showing up for you? Are they really there helping you? Is he really helping you make certain changes in your life? Is he helping you to become a better woman, a better version of yourself? That's the real question. Is this person really here helping me heal and helping me grow as a woman? Is this person giving you hope and faith that true love really exists? Because they're treating you with the kindness, the respect, and the decency that you deserve to be treated with. So if that's the case, that's a beautiful thing. But if anything toxic comes up, make sure you address it immediately. But I'm so happy for you. And congrats. Congrats on the baby. Spirit, what are the Libra's intentions towards Aisha? I don't feel like he has bad intentions. And I also feel like karmic toxic connection could be a past energy where you came out of a karmic toxic connection and you finally met your soulmate. So the Libra could definitely be your soulmate. He wants to be the emperor. He wants to be the man. He wants to be the provider, protector. And that's a great sign. What are his intentions? Three of Pentacles. He wants y'all to be able to work together as a team. He wants y'all to work together as a team. Now, I don't know if he has children outside of you. If so, that could be a little bit of a challenge because, always dealing with outside family dynamics it's hard. It's just never an easy process. But it's not something you guys can't get through. And I feel like this is probably going to be your strongest suit. Like, he wants y'all to move forward. 8 of Wands. Communication is going to be the biggest thing between you guys. And that could be what connects you, is your communication. Like, when you're together, it's exciting. It's fun. Oh, wow. Okay. When you're together, it's fun. You guys, it's exciting. There's a lot of chemistry, etc., etc. So communication is going to be the biggest thing between the two of you. And yeah, you're going through a transformation with the Death card in this, because like I said, you've let go of toxic situations that you knew weren't for you. And the 7 of Wands is here, so it's like he wants you to be able to feel safe with him. That's what he wants. King of Swords. I love how Spirit just gave his energy just like that. King of Swords is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. So it's like he has plans for this relationship to be successful. The 6 of Wands is here. He wants success with you. He does. He wants success with you. He does. He's not on any games. I got King of Pentacle energy, which is great. Because he knows you're in a 9 of Pentacle energy, which is very self-sufficient, doing things yourself. He wants to come in and take care of you. Because he's willing and he's able. So that's a great thing. And I love that for you. So I feel like this person could definitely... You know what? Let me pull from my other... Divine Love Soul Contract. I feel like he could be a soulmate. That's what I feel. I feel like he could actually be a soulmate. And believe it or not, Aquarius and Libras tend to pair very well. As long as they're both in a healed energy. Look, stability came right up. He wants to provide you with that stability, and I love that for you. Family, lineage. He wants to build a family with you. Leap of faith. This is a risk that you're taking with him. This is a risk that you're taking with him. Balance. Balance. He's hoping to balance things out between the two of you. And he knows that's what you've been looking for. Somebody to help. You know, help you raise children. Help you navigate family life and all of this thing. And Spirit says you've been trusting your intuition, which has led you to this union. Something that you've been longing for between the two of you. And you wanted a man of integrity. And Spirit says now is the time. You met that person. Dreams. And you might be having very vivid dreams. And Spirit will show you certain things in those dreams. So pay close attention to your dreams. This flew out. Cycles. Yeah, ending cycles and healing childhood wounds, because that came up. Through this connection, I think that this connection is going to help you do that. Yeah, and he wants to offer, like I said, he wants to offer his love and support. His love and support. You know? But congrats, Aisha. I hope that gives you a little bit of clarity what his intentions are. Estefani, how does the Cancer feel about you sleeping over? I don't think he minds it. You're welcome, love. Thank you for hopping in. I know people be busy this hour. It's like 6 o'clock. And I'm going to hop off of here because I got another reading to do for somebody over the phone. Also, you guys, if you book a phone reading with me, which I had to tell this particular client the same thing. If you book a phone reading with me, make sure that you have that hour of time to block out. Because what they wanted me to do was do 30 minutes one day and then do... I don't have the time. I don't have the time. Especially later in the week. Like Thursday, Friday, absolutely not. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, absolutely not. And I'm definitely not doing it on the weekend. So if you book a phone session, it is an hour-long session. And if you book it, you need to make sure you're available for the entire hour because I'm not breaking it up. Also, you guys, if you want to go over to the website, I'm offering 30% off readings. Use the code CANCER2024. Readings that are over $45, you get 30% off of them. So go and book it. All right. Thank y'all for hopping in. Estefani, let me see. Yeah, he enjoys you coming over there. He enjoys you coming over there because you probably do stuff for him while you're there. And also you're just company. Yeah, he enjoys it. He enjoys you coming over there and sleeping over there. But you gotta stop doing that if he's moody and he's being snappy towards you. What's the point, right? What's the point? But anywho, y'all, I'm gonna hop off of here. Sending y'all my love. And hopefully, maybe tomorrow when I get off, I might be able to go live for a little bit like I did today. That's the plan. Check the community tab because I posted there tonight that I would be going live. So make sure you check the community tab. I'm going to start posting more frequently on my channel so I can get back into the groove of things. I miss it. And Instagram is very slow, so I miss it. So sending out my love. Peace out, y'all.